Hey man, stop hating, bruh. Watch your kingdom grow, make the devil move slow. Let's go. See, a lot of us aren't even on the realm of even talking about kingdom building because a lot of us aren't on the realm of kingdom building because we're not on the realm of even understanding that to have a kingdom, you need to have something called a brotherhood or a sisterhood. You need to have community, right? A conglomeration of people working together for a specific goal. That's called tribe. Now, a lot of folks may misunderstand what I meant right here. Watch your kingdom grow, make the devil move slow. You see, what was prophesied was someone to get information was going to have to slither, was going to have to move really slow, go through the weeds, go through rocks. They was going to have to get information at a really slow pace. But you see, we as a community have let people into our business consistently over and over again, and we preach from the mountaintops our admonitions, but behind closed doors we give our praise. When it should be the opposite. We should preach the mountaintops our praise, and behind closed doors admonish our brothers. And because we do it the former way instead of the latter, unfortunately, all of our business is on Grape Street, and everyone knows what Keisha's doing, everyone knows what Brian's doing, everyone knows what Jamal is doing, everyone knows what the sister down the street is doing, because we broadcast our own misfortunes to people for them to see. Now, there's nothing wrong with obviously admonishing ourselves. However, the problem comes when the admonishment comes out of envy and not out of love. A kingdom can't grow like that. Instead of the devil moving slow, he's moving fast. You won't grow your wealth like that. So think about all the people, not people, all the corporations, all the businesses, all the kingdoms that own most of the land in your area, your county. Do you know their names? Probably not. Do you know at least know their business? You may know their business. Do you know the foundation that supports the business? Probably not. So while they're growing, owning, taking over businesses, forming conglomerations amongst one another, all you're doing is arguing with one another, tearing down your own community, financially, of course. I'm not talking about doing anything else, but by you not having a great relationship amongst each other, it gives the devil the opportunity to move fast instead of moving slow, right? So you want your kingdom to grow like a rocket ship, like a really tall tree. If the devil was going to try to come and get you, it'd take him a really, really, really long time, so long that you've already moved on to the next best thing by the time he catches up to what you're already doing. So how do you really make a kingdom grow in reality? What you want to do, let's say you have a business right here, right? Instead of you, let's say you have a business right here, right? This is you. And let's say you need marketing done for your business, right? What they do, or what people who are building kingdoms do, is instead of outsourcing the marketing, they have families, right? Specifically their own family that they work with to get the marketing done, right? This is their marketing branch that are getting to get the word out for this person's business, right? So everything they do is in-house. They don't outsource anything. And if they do outsource anything, here's the steps: immediate family, extended family, well, extended friends and family, and then people who their immediate friends and family know. So what they're doing is they're circulating the dollar amongst the community 10, 12, 15, 20, sometimes even 50 times before the dollar even leaves their community. So what that does, let's say this is a group of people and they're working and doing business amongst themselves. The power of their dollar amongst themselves is 10 to 20 times stronger than your dollar amongst your own self. And so what that does, because they're growing their kingdom amongst themselves, what that is doing is it's creating an it's what's called a small micro economy amongst themselves. And so when they go out to spend money, possibly with another community, the amount of money and the amount of value that their money brings when it goes into a separate community or goes into a separate business is exponentially much greater than it would be if you were to bring your money to their business. Because their money, guess what? It is circulating multiple times amongst themselves because they're not hating each other. Okay? Yes, sometimes these communities, let's say in this example, I had a business adventure that I wanted to do and I needed good marketing in that example, right? Sometimes this marketing guy right here might not be the best. He might just be getting started. But guess what? The more you work with them, the better that they get, especially if they have a what? A kingdom building mindset. Okay? See, the difference is with other communities and us. We don't have a kingdom building mindset. We have, oh, this brother thinks he's better than me. This sister thinks she's better than me. And because each person thinks a different thing, you can't build a kingdom that way, right? But if the kingdom was first and foremost into our minds, that's how you can build the kingdom. And that's when you can start working together at a much higher efficiency. When you understand that the person that you're doing business with is involved in kingdom building first and foremost. So when I do business with my brother or my brother's team, a marketing team, what's happening is this money that's bouncing back and forth between us or between his family or my family or between his company and my company, between her company and Shayla's company, whoever company it is, the money becomes much stronger as it's bouncing back and forth to one another. It's like ping ponging, so much so that the amount of frictional force that happens with the money, when it compounds, it keeps growing, gets stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. So much so that the value of your money gets so strong that whenever you decide to possibly take it out to get another venture here or there, wherever you go, the value of your money, or the value of your time, the value of your energy becomes much stronger. Okay, watch your kingdom grow, make the devil move slow. And one thing I want you to remember is